I wanted to call this video the thought process of the basic amoeba. My brother sent me these videos of this guy. His name is Richardson. You've probably seen him on Instagram or TikTok. He's getting quite big, but something, I don't want to say I was triggered by this guy, but it got me thinking. You know, his slogan is stay toxic. He basically makes reels and shorts kind of mocking like a vloggy self-improvement kind of style of video where he's just, you know, he's just taking the piss basically. He's just mocking self-improvement and then really calling it toxic at the end. So it just made me think the kind of backwards thinking that is happening. If you look at this guy, you know, he's out of shape. He obviously doesn't care about his own self-improvement. He tells jokes for a living. Do you know what I mean? So he's quite a funny guy. He's got a big internet following. You know, the fact that people are finding this kind of thing funny kind of bothered me. Not because I'm on self-improvement, or maybe a little bit, but, you know, why is it become acceptable to mock people who are trying to better themselves in any way? You know, what kind of world are we living in where, you know, it's frowned upon or seen as a joke or an opportunity for you to be made fun of because you're trying to improve yourself by going to the gym or trying to progress in your career or improve your relationships or, you know, reading, meditating? I guess it's like, what side, you know, what team, I guess, do you want to play for? Because you have a choice. I made a video before about choice, but you have a choice. You have a choice to go and sit in the pub every single day. You know that you doing that, you feel like crap the next day. It leads to you making terrible decisions with your life, your whole life, not just your diet or, you know, your self-care. It affects all of your decisions and you choose to do it. You know, if you've got any experience with working out, that going to the gym is going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel confident. You're going to feel strong. It's going to increase your sex drive. It's going to increase your testosterone. It's going to decrease your low mood, depression, anxiety. So if you choose not to do that, why? Why are you making that kind of choice? And this guy is making a living off of mocking self-improvement and telling jokes about it. You know, some of it's quite funny. Like, I'm not like gonna sit here and act like all offended over it. I'm not like he's quite funny, but it just made me think, you know, this is the age that we're living in. If you're on self-improvement, you're extremely rare. It is unusual. It's frowned upon and people will mock you for it. But I don't know about you, like, I've lived that life. I've lived that life. I'm not a perfect human being. I still make terrible choices sometimes, but I'm always trying to improve. I could never be that guy in the pub again every single day, you know, getting drunk every single day, taking cocaine every single day, smoking weed every single day. I'm sure if Richardson tried some sort of health regime for 6 months, he'd be converted to self-improvement. Because once you see what life's like, what it's really like, when you clean yourself up, it's impossible to go back. If you do it right, it's impossible. But, you know, people don't want to do that because it's effort. People don't want to do hard things. They like doing the easy things. You know, the beaten path, the path of least resistance. Of course he doesn't want to go to the gym. He's overweight. I respect the shit out of the person who's overweight and goes to the gym. Especially like getting going at the beginning. Because it's hard. It's really fucking hard, you know. But then you have the people like, oh, I'd love to go to the gym, but I don't have time. You have the same 24 hours in the day as everyone else. Like, you know, if you're an average person, you're probably on £27,000 a year. You have the same average salary as every other average person. But where you put that money determines what happens after, you know. If you're going to the pub every day, you're fucking yourself over. Do you know what you can do with that extra expendable income if you don't drink. You know, you can take courses. You could get a bloody personal trainer. You could get all your meals prepped. You could go on holidays, get new experiences so you can experience growth. You could start a business. You could start an online business or a side hustle, you know. Why aren't there more people online trying to motivate people, trying to inspire people, you know? Instead, you've got this dickhead, sorry, who's blowing up on Instagram for mocking people who are trying to motivate and inspire people. It's kind of fucked up. This is the world we live in.